Howdy everybody, how y'all doing? Well, today I'm here to talk to you about something that I really don't want to have to talk to you about at all. But you know what? It's part of the coin of, well, all of this we've been talking about lately. Because here at the Ice House, we like to focus on the positivity of being able to share IPs and ideas with friends and be able to make new friends. And, you know, sometimes along the way, not only do you make friends, but you kind of get to build a family, you know? Kind of build a fellowship, or community, or whatever you want to call it. And you get to feel like you belong somewhere. And we all want to belong somewhere. But unfortunately, on the other side of that coin is a place that I like to, well, I don't like to, but I call the Distopia of the Disenfranchised. That's right. Somewhere along the way, we connect with people and we get to share these great ideas and these great stories. But when the groups gets bigger and more people are interested, over the course of time, there are less commonalities between the core, you know, the gamut of the whole group for each individual. So, sometimes that comes down to realizing that as much as we all love the same thing, we don't have the same life experiences and the same understanding and the same interpretations or even share the same impact that this story has on us as somebody else. And honestly, that's okay. It really is. Unless it's one of those things that all of a sudden we think we knew somebody and we feel like we're now surrounded by strangers. Because let's face it, all of us really want to belong. And like I've said before, some of these IPs and stories and books and authors have created a place where, you know, sometimes it helps us feel like we can understand the world better in a way that maybe the people around us couldn't articulate or maybe didn't see, you know? So many creative minds out there have helped so many people in the world feel like they're not alone, feel like they are understood, feel like, you know, I can make it in this world if that guy can, right? So when you're all trotting along with your group of people, because let's face it, we can't choose our family, but we can choose our friends. But when we feel like the people we thought were our friends are no longer our friends, well, that's rough. And I know we've all been there. We've all been let down by somebody we thought that would be there for us, or somebody that we've been there for. And it's hard. It really is. And in our humanity, or our puppetness, we can all understand that it's not a fun place to be. So, for all you guys who have gone through some disconnect or, you know, feeling like you've lost your connection to a core group, I do feel your pain. But there is a positive side to this, if you allow it. Because I promise you, there are going to be people out there that still do resonate with you and still do care about what matters to you. And also, even if they don't share the same passion for the same IP or stories, you know what? We don't have to have all the same things in common to get along. In fact, I think more along the lines of a real group of friends have a little bit of differences and have a little bit of that everybody brings something different to the table. a different perspective. I mean, for me, a different height. You know how it goes. So, for all you guys who might be feeling down once in a while, or feeling like, you know, maybe all of this isn't worth anything, I'm gonna tell you, for all of the stirrings in your soul from all of these authors and artists, that's real. No one can take that away from you. And if who you are trying to share that with doesn't understand that, doesn't feel the same way, well, that does really suck. But you know what? You're still not alone. There's still people out there that are waiting to understand that, to see it, or they already do, and they're just waiting to meet somebody like you too. So, like I said, I don't really like talking about the dark side of the coin, or the other side of the moon, something like that. But every now and then it's necessary. And like I said, I had a lot of fun at the Dallas meetup, but I know when you're running around, getting to hang out with everybody, it's exhausting. And figuring out how to manage your expectations and manage your sleep schedule, like I talked about last week, just so that, you know, you can be there to enjoy it, but also, you know, be able to allow for these dissonances and disconnects to not take away from all the fun and the joy that you can still have, you know. So, well, as you can see, I'm out here in the great outdoors again, because like I said before, sometimes you just need to step back and remember to get some perspective and keep at it. You got friends out here, so we're just gonna keep on waddling, and we're gonna keep on going. So, hope to see you next time at the Ice House. If you got any comments or thoughts, just if you don't mind, put them down in the comment section below, and see you next time. Bye.